case you're wondering how Andrew gets his shots.
Windows down, and a couple guys pulled up next to me, young guys, and they had a Camaro. You know, it was you could tell that it had been modified. And he hollered over at me and says, "Hey, old man, you want to run that?" And I thought he knew what it was. This was years ago. The car was less than a year old, probably.
Yeah.
And he said, "You want to run that?" I laughed and I said, "You don't want a piece of this." "Ooh, sounds like a challenge, old man. You want to run it?" And I said, "All right, but I don't do it for free. What do you got?" He says, "How about pink slips, old man?" And he's slapping his butt next to it. And I said, "You want to lose your Camaro?" Like that's going to happen. And I said, "All right, you're on. Light to light for pink slips." Light turned green. I mean, boom, traction control, immediate torque, gone. And he did what I would have done at that age. He gave it too much gas and got it all squirrely in the street, and you know, I was off and going. And I don't even think I broke the speed limit. No, he pulled in, nose to nose, hollered over at me and says, "Dude." I went from old man to dude. He says, "What the heck is that?" I said, "Man, this is a Tesla." And you could tell he didn't have a clue what that was. And he said, "So, what do you got under the hood?" And I started laughing. I said, "You wouldn't believe me if I told you." I said, "Hop out and I'll show you." "Cool, dude, cool." So he and his bud get out. I open up the front and he takes a look. And he says, "Oh yeah, on these Europe cars, it's in the back, isn't it?" I said, "Well, we can go look." So I open up the trunk and he looks in the trunk. And then he decides, okay, it must be in so he gets up in the rear window. It must be mid-engine,
Yeah.
you know, and he's looking. And I said, "Did you happen to notice there's no tailpipes?" And he says, "Okay, so what's that mean?" I says, "There's no engine." And he said, "Whoa, what makes it go?" I said, "This is a Tesla. It's all electric." His bud reached over and punched him in the shoulder and says, "Dude, you got beat by a golf cart."
That's hilarious. Tell us a little bit about it.
This is the fob. If you double click on the hood button, the hood opens up. If you double click on the top, it locks on it's double click unlocks, one click locks. If you double click on the trunk button, it opens the trunk. So, and if you hold the top button down, it actually opens the charge port.
That's really cool. Okay, so mine, hit this button that you can't even see. It's the unlock button. Pretty straightforward. Hit this twice, it's the lock button. Hit the red button, and it's a panic. Best one yet, the trunk release. Hold it for 10 seconds, feels like, and then the trunk maybe opens. It's the greatest thing ever.
But does it look like a Tesla?
I mean, I don't mean to brag, but mine unlocks a door. My depth is kind of hard to see over there, though.
Yeah, it's got some awareness stuff in it.
Okay.
All kinds of different choices there.
Well, I'm 5 years old.
My 5-year-old absolutely loves it. Yeah,
I believe
that's
that.
fart on demand or fart on turn signal.
Nice.
There's different things that you can do with the turn signals too. Come on, come back up. At Christmas time, you can play. It plays Jingle Bells every time you turn on the turn signal. This
Driving
is
on the moon.
yeah, no,
or
this is Mars. But I mean, these are just fun things that that he put in. Here's the Tesla. and you were asking about games.
Nice.
There's the different choice of games that you can play.
I grew up playing Asteroid and the Centipede, so that's kind of fun.
But yeah, lots of different choices there. And then you can exit out of that.
Cool.
And
Do you mind showing us the, because now that we actually got cameras rolling, going back to the screen, kind of walking us through some of that stuff?
Sure. Suspension, it has air suspension, which is really nice because my driveway is shaped like this. Every other car that comes in, it scrapes the front valance every time it hits that. So what's really nice is when I first got my first Tesla, I could go here and I could go to ride height and I could change it to high or very high or whatever I wanted to change it to in order to be able to, you know, and it lifts the car up. And you can see the reaction here. Or I can send it down to, you know, high or low.
That feels
And every time I came in, I would have to do that. Well, then they geofenced that, and they said, hey, you know, we noticed that every time you come down your street, you do this. Do you want us to just do that for you? So now when I come down the street, the car automatically lifts.
Okay.
And when I go back out the other way, the car automatically drops, which is really nice. Then, same thing with the garage door. You know, we noticed that every time you come down here, you open your garage door. Do you want us to do that for you too? So now when I come down the street, the car automatically lifts, the garage door goes up. When I pull out, the garage door comes down, the car, you know, puts itself back down on a lower level.
Nice.